So, hey, what's up, YouTube? I've got my wife Dexel here. You know, we've been getting a lot of comments, and like I said, with the comments, you know, you got a lot of trolls out there. A lot of people don't watch the whole video, and they're just, you know, want to say a lot of bullshit. But it really doesn't bother us. Like I said, we didn't do this channel, and we're not depending on it for a living. It's just kind of to help out everybody else. But today is Dexel's side of the story, because you guys only heard my side of the story. So I'm going to ask the questions, and then she's going to tell you. And today she said she wanted to start off with the store. And real quick with the store, the people stood up in our wedding. They were sponsors. And they're the ones that ended up screwing us over. So go ahead with that.
Hi, good day to all. And I want to start with the store. We have that store for, I think, 4 months. Within 4 months,
maybe almost 6 months. We were there, yeah.
We worked on that store for almost 6 months. So, at the first, me and my husband looking for a place to rent for. Like we need to have a little business to keep us busy, to keep him busy also. So we ended up we meet them, and I think that's a resort also. That's a resort.
Yeah.
We meet them in the resort, then we talk about the spaces. We are looking for a space for our store. So by the time we talk, then we set a time to go there in their place. So we agreed that we're going to rent cost of 7,000 per month. So by the time we never checked the area, how it goes. There's a lot of mini store in that area, but we never think about it. We just directly rent it, renovate it, and put everything there.
Yeah, so basically what she's saying is they had just built this. It almost looked like a house, but it was open. There's no windows. It used to kind of be a restaurant, but it had a sleeping area, like an apartment. Well, there were renters in the parking lot.
At the front.
And we had asked them, we figured that they were just temporary there.
Yeah.
So we start doing the build out, we're all excited. Next thing I know, I go, who are these people? They're actually adding on. And they're gonna live in the driveway, and here's this beautiful building.
Yeah.
And
only 1/4 of our store can be seen.
yeah, so we only had the little area where we put the windows in.
Yeah.
And that could see the store. But you already know none of that actually mattered.
Yeah.
Because we'll just the video will be going on and on. They stood up in our wedding. We put quite a bit of money in, which I explained to Dexel, let's try this. Now, it was different. If we would have owned our own building along the road, it would have worked.
Yeah.
We could have had the one daughter in there working. It would work. Does it make a lot of money? No, but it would have been okay,
Yeah, but by the time we ended up so stressed already because no sales. Yeah, at first week, yes, it works good. Laundry working good, yes.
Yeah. Laundry actually did work good, but it's the high rent. The people had the electricity hot wired, so we're paying for their electricity. It's
everything.
Yeah,
And we ended up pulling it out. So I asked my husband if really sure we're going to pull out because I am already stressed. He's already stressed. So we ended up. We agree each other to pull out of everything that we got in the store. Then talk to the owner of the space. So we ended up, they're going to install the payment. Example, they want that chiller. They want that rack, like a shelves.
So they, when they knew we were going to pull out, they wanted to buy some of our stuff. So they were trying to tell us, because we're pulling everything out like that day. I know better. Let's just get it out. And they said, oh, no, leave this. We're going to pay for it. Tomorrow. That was the wife saying that.
Cash.
Cash. Well, then the next day it turns out they want installments over like 2 years. And we said, no way. We paid cash. And good thing we didn't, because we would just get screwed. But bottom line is they, we'll probably sue them on a later date. We have time. They held some of our stuff, quite a bit of stuff. I mean, we got our washing machines out. The biggest thing was our first and last month's deposit, all the work we put in.
Yeah.
And then they held one of our air conditioning units and some shelves. It was kind of rude, but so that's, yeah, that's done with, gone with. Now, with me, like some of these videos, living in the province, Dexel will even tell you right now, not so much the people burning the trash, the brownouts, no water, the roosters going off, the loud karaoke. You actually start to get used to it. That's minor. That's minor stuff.
Minor.
That's just minor stuff. So if you can get through that when you're in the province, shit. And she agrees to that, but she's used to it, and there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, because I live there.
Yeah. But the main thing is I get a lot of comments, people saying about, oh, we should have never overbuilt there. She should have said something. First of all, my wife,
I asked my husband to stop.
yeah, she asked me a bunch of times, stop, this is okay, don't build. But my friends know me. When I say something, I mean it, and you're not going to change my mind, and I'm just going to frickin' do it. And listen, we don't care about the money. The money I spent, you know, business is booming, business is still booming. It's nothing. The thing is we're going to turn it into a 3-story pig house.
Yeah.
We're going to tear the windows out upstairs for a little bit of money.
I love that.
Throw some bars in there. I'll build a ramp to get up to the 2nd floor. The 3rd floor might just be living quarters. And I'm talking downstairs where it's all tile. We'll bust the tile up real quick so the pigs don't sleep. I'll knock the doors off. We'll put gates. And turn it into a 3-story pig house. We can do, I don't know, over 1,000 pigs a year there.
Yeah, we got money.
Yeah. But like I said, I never lose money. I'm always thinking of something. And these comments, people, oh, you're going to know. I'm always thinking. And to this day, the piggery will always make money. If the feeds start to go up, the feed's been the same price. If feeds even go up, then nobody's going to make any money.
Yeah.
The big piggeries aren't going to make any money. It can't. Or then the price per kilo is going to go up, so you're still going to make money. So,
because I've been in that I've been doing that for how many years now? 2020 I started that.
yeah.
When we started building the house.
Yeah.
We had 2. I
Now
started
tell them,
only.
Dexel, you know, she was born and raised on that property. Her mother left her when she was 6 or 7.
9 years.
Or 9 years old. Then her father ended up dying while she was in school in Cebu. She went to a private school, got a scholarship. So, you know, from there she traveled to Manila, worked for a doctor, and there was 2 maids, her and another girl. And then from there she had met her significant other, who she child the 4 kids with, and only was with that guy. Because we get all these comments like, my wife stays at the house, she doesn't leave. And the thing is it took her 12 years to finally leave. Called her brother, because they basically had her locked in this house. He would leave. He was on drugs. He started another family. Dexel's so poor. How's she going to grab 4 kids and take off to her property with no house? Her father's dead. So your brother...
My brother helped me out.
Her brother helped her out. They built a little nipa hut, like 8 by 8 or 6 by 8.
8 by 8.
Yeah, and they lived, I'm talking, and when I met her, they still pottied outside. They didn't have a bathroom.
Yes.
A bucket of water.
I'm proud to say that. And that's the reality.
So, now with the jealous, the people around us.
Yeah, for me, jealousy is normal for me because somebody's cheat.
The what?
You know, the father of the kids cheated.
Yeah.
He's been cheating on me.
But I'm talking the jealousy of the relatives right now, not so much. And like I said, I'll make it quick and we're over. Then Dexel, you know, I try to leave, or I'm talking to an American friend. It's always, come on, you don't need to talk so long, blah, blah, blah.
Because I'm not used to it.
Yeah, that's done with now. Now, jealousy around the neighbors. You know, we built this house, you know, coming from our wedding, people stealing the food, you know, we're watching on the third floor and stealing alcohol and then wanting or helping us the night before or 2 days in advance with the wedding. And they get to eat good, they get to drink good. And then after I leave, because Dexel and I never had a honeymoon. Basically that night, our wedding, we had a brownout, we had to start the generator. People are singing karaoke and it's our wedding night, I don't sing karaoke. We headed to Dumaguete late, get there 2 in the morning, sleep, and then I think a day later or so I had to head back to America. So this is kind of like our honeymoon now, after we went through all this stuff. And then, now with Paul's injury, we won't get into the injury. First, that night, you know, the guy was always throwing rocks, he throws rocks. They threw a cup on us. And it's a big coffee cup like this.
I think bigger than that, lab.
Bigger than this, ceramic. And I was just opening up our door. Dexel was sitting out on our porch. It just missed her, and our little one, Nadine, was right there. He could have killed somebody.
Yeah.
And then the wife the next day, you know, I mean, obviously we were yelling at him that night. And the wife just acts like, oh, he's got high blood, no big deal. And, you know, they've thrown other rocks over the fence. I watched the guy throw rocks at other people's cows. And something needed to be done. So I run into him like 3 weeks later or something. Yeah. And the only reason I run into him is prior to that, he comes over with one of his buddies drunk, blah, blah, blah. Where's the foreigner at? And nothing but drama. And like I said, Dexel wasn't there when I confronted him. I basically said, hey, why are you throwing the cups? Which was stupid because he don't understand English. So, and then he signed and did something stupid. So I just, you know, I just push him, but then, and obviously I'm strong when I push him. It's kind of like throwing a punch, but I just boom. He falls down, but come to find out that he's known drunk. He's drunk all day long, drunk all night long. So later that night, Paul and I were coming back from 7-Eleven, and we ran into him, and we couldn't just diffuse the. We come up, we walk up this path. You got to duck, and there they are. It's a little hidden seating by the Sorry store, the little convenience store. So we're kind of stuck. I can't just back right out. It's steep, cement slope. That's slippery. There's a canal there, and then you got to watch your head because the tin roof. You could slice your forehead. And like I said, my son was there, and then he ended up getting hit. But like they said, you asked them like, did I start anything?
Yeah, I asked my son if my husband start anything. My son said no. He never start anything. Never. So those people that started the drama, like they almost killed my son, they are the one started everything. And ever since, they are the one started everything. And we Filipino, we have different culture. Me, maybe not all the same, but for me, because my husband telling me or asking me why I did not go to the police, because I don't want trouble, but we have different culture and mindset. He's protecting us, and I'm protecting him.
See the thing there, when you're living around among these relatives, a lot of them won't call the police. But now our situation where Paul got hit, they call him in a minute. Yeah. So I was trying to explain to her that this guy, I could read him. I just knew that if something needs to be done, you need to call the police because he's going to end up throwing cups over again. And then what? And now look, Paul gets hit anyways, and he's in jail now, and it's just, you know, and he's going to be going for a long time. The thing is we're the one that's got to dish out all the money. He gets to sit in jail and actually watch TV and eat better than he normally eats. Because the jail's got to cook.
Relax.
No, he eats good, and it's kind of
very relaxing.
But once he gets shipped over to the big house, it'll be a little more of a problem over there.
Have to have here another.
And then with my case, mine's just in the barangay. Mine's not in the big court like his.
It's municipal only.
Mine's municipal. Yeah, it's just.
And it's
a misdemeanor. Negotiable. It's nothing.
It's not. That you're so bold. No, it's not. It's not like that.
But, you know, when we started this YouTube channel, it wasn't like I said before, a long time ago we started a YouTube channel, but not for YouTube. It was just one day, when I found out about YouTube, I go, well, how do you open up a YouTube channel? So I figure it out. You know, I asked Google, maybe I looked on YouTube how to open up a YouTube channel, and we came up with a name, and we would do, not videos, it was pictures. Put some pictures together.
Yeah.
Dexel would send some to me. I would put it on there, and it was just for us to watch. I think we had 18 subscribers for 3 years. For 3 years. And maybe 8 or 9 videos, stupid, maybe a minute long. Honestly, they should have been shorts. We didn't care. It was just for us. And then, like I said, when I got back, and if you look at that first video I posted, and all of them are uncut. I don't even rehearse them. I just post it how it is. I don't care. You can look. I mean, I was about 20 more pounds overweight. I look at that picture, oh man, I shouldn't have posted that. But I don't care, you know. I train. I like to be physically fit. I'm obviously, now, I still got my cardio's good. I run, and I'm having some RA problems. Same with Dexel. We had a lot of stuff going on. So sometimes we use eating. You eat a little too much because of the stress. You know, Dexel and I worked out this morning probably 2 hours. And then we went and walked but
that's our life.
Yeah. You know, I'm usually around 10% body fat. Right now I'm probably at 18. You know, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. We just, like over here, we don't even have the kids here. I wanted to have Paul and Nadine. Eldest is in school. The other one, Nika's got a baby. She's got to watch the house, but they have to go to school. If we get them over here, then they got all that homework to make up.
Yeah.
And my attorney advised me right now not to go back.
Yeah.
And it's just because it'll stir up some drama. It's their culture called something face. What is it? Something face? Saving face?
Yeah, saving face.
You know.
And that's a culture. Maybe for me, I don't believe the culture.
But, you know, some of the other questions, you know, they'll say, like, Dexel's a cheater. My wife doesn't leave. Like, when I met her, when you go over there, I got relatives right around me. We have a friend, Bindit. Her husband died. I lived there. I made multiple trips.
And also, love, before you met me, I've been single mom for 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's before I met her. So now we've known each other over 14. You know, people are like, oh, she's out. No. I know tons of women in the province, just like Bindit. She comes and helps us, a relative. She's been single for a long time, too. Doesn't even date, doesn't care, because you got to remember, in the province, most of the women are better off being by themselves, because if they got somebody, then he's going to move in, he's going to get his money, and he's going to use it on Tanduay, alcohol, lumboy, or leaking, smoking cigarettes, Marlboros. Yeah. And he'll never contribute. If anything, he's going to ask for more money, try to take more money.
Yeah, and also I have 3 daughters. Men in the province are not, you cannot trust them. Especially drinking, addicts, like that.
That's the other thing, too. And then, like I said, my wife, she doesn't leave the house. She'll stay at the house and send Paul or whoever, and they go buy, you know, we got freezers, refrigerators. They buy in bulk. She just stays at the house, works out, washes clothes. You know, we got the pickup and delivery laundry, and she'll send Paul or
I just
one of
leave
the
the house
kids.
when my husband is home.
Yeah, she doesn't. She don't ever leave. But like I said, it's kind of funny. You know, the comments you get. You take them sometimes.
Yeah,
my wife gets
hurts.
a little disturbed, but me, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I pay my own bills. I make my own money. I don't have to answer to anyone. No one. You got to remember, I went through a lot of guys. Back in the day, I used to go through 120 guys a year, new hires. We hire and fire because the guys don't want to work. You can't outdo the oldest guy on the job. You know what I mean? Come on. We get these young kids. Now, back in the day, it was a different story. They worked. Nowadays, I mean, I don't even think we had one new hire, maybe one in the last 10 years. We get guys out of retirement that'll come help out a couple days a week. You We just can't get guys. The Mexicans are taking over. It's all Mexican, you know. That's why I got to go to spec homes. I can have, if I can't put the guys together to frame the house, I already got the basement guys. I got all the trades. I'll have somebody else frame it. And as soon as it's framed, I put a sign out there. I list it with the realtor, and I sell it. Do 1 or 2 or 3 a year. You know, that's going to be an option we're going to have to go to now, because I don't know or building decks and some the decks and like remodeling. Something I can go in and I can build a deck myself. I don't need nobody out there. But anyways.
And next, this one.
The ring you
your
lost.
information, guys, I never pawned the ring. Never.
But she did. I guess she really did lose it, and it was like a day and a half, or.
I did not.
was pissed.
I did not think about the Christmas. I just wanted to have, because I just wanted to post in YouTube for the pranking, but it gone wrong. It goes wrong. I mean, I never pawned my ring. Do you think if I'm going to pawn this, do you think I have money to get it back? I will never do that, and I don't have the money to get it back. So you guys think. Then about the scooter. That scooter has been broken. Don't want even crank or started.
Yeah, but you did not tell me the thing.
I did not tell my
I could have
husband.
fixed it for about 10,000,
Yeah.
15,000 pesos.
I understand him. I understand his side. But now it's time to listen my side. And I know my husband understand with that. I sold it because I have to have my son's surgery. I don't have enough money for that. And that time also my husband, no set of mind, because we've been, remember, before you go, you cannot think well.
No,
And
but you need, the hospital, before I left, I asked how much money you need.
120.
Yeah, we get her the money. They said it was fine. Now I'm flying, so I can't get a hold of Dexel because I'm in the air. The hospital comes up with more money.
And
So
for that time,
she needed emergency money. Then I come home. She don't want to tell me about it.
because I thought I can
And
solve it.
then Paul got stuck in the hospital. Then I sent another
That's
1,000
60.
more than,
That's
yeah.
60.
And then we finally got him out of the hospital because the hospitals over there are goofy. Tell them.
Yeah, every night.
Tell them. Goofy.
Every night,
Goofy.
3,000 per night for the room.
Yeah. Well, your Phil Health covered some, but not.
Yeah,
only
my
up to
Phil
15
Health, I
days.
got Phil Health, but my Phil Health is not private. It's indigency, meaning it's from the government. So the hospital minus 60,000 from the Phil Health I got. So I still owe a lot of money from the hospital because our bill is almost 500,000. If I don't have that down payment, 125.
Yeah.
Then
but the biggest thing, the thing was, is before I left, I made it clear to the hospital, I'm flying, I can't get
Yes,
any money
but
till I
for
get
that-
back. And they pulled the shit.
But guess this one, before you go, Paul having his like shaking.
Oh, I think what she's trying to say is, Paul, right when I catch a flight,
Emergency.
not tremors, seizures.
Seizure,
like a
yeah.
seizure. And but like I said, the Philippines, it's beyond goofy. And my wife will even say it. She
Yeah.
gets sick of it.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That's
Some
true.
stuff, like if you're in Manila, the better hospitals, yes, sometimes you can get in quick, it gets done. But where we live, on Negros Oriental,
They said
tell them how goofy it is.
They said that depends on the rules and regulation of the hospital, especially if you're on the private hospitals. Because if I bring Paul in the what do you call this, public hospital, he is already dead. Nobody will going to
Help them.
help, because they're going to prioritize the old that have heart attack,
Oh.
high blood pressure. they're going to prioritize that. They're not going to prioritize
Yeah.
like all. Then he's going to wait the surgeon, because in the public hospital, only 2 surgeon. In private, you can request the surgeon.
Yeah.
That's why I
But-
was in the private hospital.
But the bottom line, though, too, is it's like right now in Cebu, we're showing some views. I mean, when you're outside the bubble, it turns right to the real Philippines.
Yeah.
My wife calls it. It's like you're in prison.
Still you're in prison.
You see?
Because you're in the bubbles.
It's just, yeah. I mean, you're.
When you step out the bubbles,
I mean, I get
that's
it.
the real world.
I see the age where there's a lot of guys that maybe they stay in the apartment all day, they read, they come out a little bit, they go have their coffee, they meet a few people. That's fine and dandy. But for like Dexel and I, we need a nice gym. We like where we can walk into the mountains.
Yeah,
It
we
gets
love
cooler.
walking.
Like here on Lapu-Lapu, we only use this area for like the relax, because maybe we're just hitting the gym. We did some vlogging here, but this.
And also we know already here, because we've been how many days here? We already go around, walk there, go back and forth.
Yeah. And then everybody's seen the beaches. There's some nice beaches here, but then the view past the beach isn't
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
Where we live in Tayasan, oh my God, the seashore, it is a beautiful view. Way better than here.
Yeah.
Way better. That's why I can't justify there's a couple hotels here, like 300, 250, 225 a night, and the beach isn't that.
Yeah.
I mean, look at across there. It's been overcast. Now, maybe in Palawan and El Nido, we've never been there. Boracay, I heard, it's got some beautiful beaches and stuff. But Dexel and I are beach people. We don't surf. I mean, maybe go snorkeling one day, but we're not. We like being in the mountains.
Yeah, it's relaxing in the mountains.
Yeah, it's cooler, and or traveling on the motorcycle, and you come into another town.
Around the world.
Yeah.
You can see all over.
Yeah, but anyways, we keep it kind of short.
Yeah.
Like I said, did my wife answer a few of the questions?
And guys, for the record, I love my husband. No matter what happened. And we are real to each other. We love each other. Not the same that.
You could.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, I
say
love
that
him
much.
so much. For the record,
Yeah, and she got a tattoo. I told her
I got a tattoo.
she wanted a tattoo of a butterfly, and of course, I fall asleep. We're in 2 different time zones from America here. I wake up, she shows me her tattoo. She got a butterfly, and then she got my name. My name. I'm like, why did you do that? So then it made me I got some tattoos, the kids, which I like this stuff because I told her, I go, if I die over here, I got my address on my arm. They can find me. I got my address, everything.
Yeah.
Picture of my wife.
I got my tattoo here.
That's funny.
Okay.
But anyways, hey, thanks for listening and stay tuned. Like I said, we're just having fun with the videos. We're not.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we could do some really cool videos or something. But it's not easy talking into.
Yeah, it's not easy. And,
Yeah, I'm a carpenter. I mean, I'm a very good
And
carpenter.
I'm a laundry girl.
Yeah, laundry. And
I
a
don't
very,
mind the body language because I don't care the
and a
body
very good personal trainer. Now, I could do some kick-ass personal training videos, but I'm sure my audience, I'd have to start up a whole new channel, but I don't even want to do that right now. I enjoy the work I do. I love what I do. Framing houses, I'm good at it. I can
Yeah.
run guys. I know how to pay them well so they're happy. That's the main thing, is treating your employees with respect, know how to talk to them. But same thing, it's kind of like having a wife, but that's a different story. But anyways, hey, you guys, thanks for listening. And stay tuned for the next video.
Stay tuned for the next video.
see
See
you
you
later.
guys.